50 people have now been arrested in New York. This after they protested against the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency. The protesters were demanding that the agency be closed. They blocked the traffic in Manhattan. They held signs which read, "No raids, close the camps and abolish ICE." A few days ago, the U.S. President Donald Trump vowed to launch mass deportation of migrant families. This move expected to target the recently arrived families in about 10 cities who have been ordered to leave the country by a court judge. The U.S. authorities launched small-scale raids to arrest undocumented families over the weekend. However, no major raid has been reported so far. Now, the ICE agency is responsible for enforcing immigration policy and detaining undocumented people in the United States, and hence demonstrators wanted to be shut down. They also want the camps to be shut, and they want the migrant children to be with their parents.
Our government's policies, I don't even want to name the president who's involved, but he is responsible for putting children in camps, for not giving them food or medical attention, and for imprisoning children who need to be with their parents. We want those camps closed.
Trump has launched the operation to deter the surge in Central American migrants seeking asylum in the United States. Yesterday, Trump also announced that he was implementing new rules for those seeking asylum. And so Trump's new asylum rules leave thousands of migrant families ineligible for asylum in the United States. The new rule bars migrants from seeking asylum if they've traveled through another country first. This also means that most migrants at the border with Mexico will be denied protection. Asylum applicants who are not Mexican residents make up a very small fraction. A person whose asylum may have been rejected elsewhere would be eligible to apply for protection in the U.S. The rule also includes exceptions for people who can demonstrate they are victims of torture or persecution. The new rule is set to come into effect from today. However, it could face legal challenges. The American Civil Liberties Union said that they are going to sue to block the new rule. Previously, the U.S. asylum law gave a legal right to claim protection to anyone who arrived at the U.S. border. The right was given to anyone irrespective of how they reached the border. Attorney General William Barr said in a statement, and I quote, "The United States is a generous country but is being completely overwhelmed by the burdens associated with apprehending and processing hundreds of thousands of aliens along the southern border. This rule will decrease forum shopping by economic migrants and those who seek to exploit our asylum system to obtain entry to the United States."
Soy sincera, esa ley que están poniendo me siento mal porque yo no puedo. ¿Cómo voy a poder estar aquí cuando yo salí de mi país huyendo por las mismas? Y aquí hay bastantes maleantes que se miran aquí y es bien peligroso. Yo desde que entré aquí solo 2 veces he salido porque a mí me da miedo andar con mis niñas.
Todos somos humanos y necesitamos ganar para nuestra familia. Y para mí pues eso está malo, ¿verdad? Que no les pueda, no los pueda ayudar en eso, ¿verdad? En darlos asilo para poder ganar, trabajar y poder ganar para nuestra familia.
Mexico has rejected the restrictions announced by the U.S. Even Guatemala is not willing to accept responsibility of the migrants. Mexican Foreign Minister said that Mexico will not be a dumping ground for those seeking asylum.
México no coincide con medidas que limiten el acceso al asilo y refugio a aquellas personas que temen por su vida o seguridad en su país de origen por motivos